Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. Long awaited, I'm certain. We're so back. And we've got a lot to talk about today. First, I want to go ahead and address this beverage. This is probably my favorite beverage of all time. It's a Topo Chico sparkling water, but what you do is you drink it to about, a little under the label, that top label there. You throw a little bit of roses, blueberry syrup, and lime juice in there. It's like a blueberry lime soda. Absolutely bangs. Very good stuff. Got a lot to talk about today. First thing I want to address is the fact that, one, I am Unk status now, thanks to my older sister. And that's okay. I'm not upset about it at all. What a cute kid. What a cute kid. He's actually one of the thumbnails. So we've talked about the baby snugs before. They're super OP. And yeah, that's fine that I'm Unk status, but now I'm getting to the age where I'm seeing samples of old bangers that I grew up with turn into new songs. And that's a weird feeling because I remember being in elementary school and hearing like Akon or like T-Pain, or there's a new one it's she's got me spending all your money on me. Fergalicious. Is that Fergalicious? No. I don't know. But there's a remix of it right now that's like super viral on TikTok. And it's just a little bit weird to see that happening. I'm okay with it, but I mean, those are some OGs there, and it's nice that they're being refreshed, I guess. But that's weird. It's weird to hear a beat that you heard whenever you were, 8, and now it's like a trendy song again. So yeah. No more beard. Shaved the beard off. I feel like a child, and I don't mind it. I just, a beard is just, it's good, but after a certain length for me, it just is too much. It's too much. And I actually shaved into a goatee for a day, and that was excessive. I looked like a conquistador, and it was too much. I couldn't rock that. I would feel weird in public with wearing a goatee like that. My mustache gets red too, so I got like a red mustache and like red chin, and my friends thought it was cool, but I personally thought I looked a little sus, so I had to get it just completely cleaned up. Now here's the big announcement: we have no drinking going on this weekend, and I know I'm sick about it too. But we have been on an absolute tear in our body. I mean, we need to take some milk thistle. We need to take a break, okay? We gotta take a break from the drinking because, you go, it's like, I think it net evens by the end of the week, but like, if I go to the gym every day or 5 days of the week and work it, I'm after it, and then I go drink 100 drinks over the weekend and just, eat Taco Bell at 2 a.m. Like, it's completely canceled out. So we need to get back on the, excuse me. I didn't let that one out. That was a questionable one, but this will get you burping for sure. We need to get back on the not one step forward, 2 steps back. We need to be 2 step forward, maybe 1 step back this week. And the main culprit is the drinking. Now, as you may know, we are here in the late September now, and it is fall season, full swing. It's gonna start cooling down a little bit, and it's pumpkin season, baby. Go get you a pumpkin roll. Go get you a pumpkin pie. Go get a pumpkin cream cold brew from Starbucks and enjoy the fact that it's the flavor of the season. You gotta have a little pumpkin. You gotta get a little pumpkin spice going at this time of year. So go do that. Go enjoy a pumpkin spice. Something. Get a candle. Whatever. This was so. I was with some of my buddies this weekend, and one of them is just, he is seriously. I told him he needs to go and be a comedian because he makes me feel not that funny, and I typically feel pretty funny, and it's every single thing he says. And something he said to me this weekend that just cracked me up is he was like, he just looked at me and he was like, you know, you can make anything serious just by tilting your head down just like this and say whatever you want to say. And the way he did that, he was just talking to me and he just tilted his head down there and looked right at me. And I'm not kidding you, I cackled. And I was like, you need to say that on stage. So I did kind of take that from, but I did give him a shout out too. So I think that's a net even. But yeah, that's so funny. I mean, you really can make anything more serious just by turning your head down a little bit and saying those words. Thought that was interesting, and I never even recognized that, but you can totally make anything way more serious just with a simple head tilt. So that leads me into my next topic, and that is everyone else having as much fun as my groups are having? Like, whenever I'm out in public and, you know, I'm with like some of my friends, whatever, like, we're laughing, we're carrying on, we're having a big fun time. And it's almost like the past few times I've hung out with my friends, it's almost like the vibes are so high, it's like we can't even imagine this turning into a bad time. Like, we can't even imagine, there's no way this is going to be a bad day of us hanging out. And it's confirmed, it's never been, knock on wood, never been a bad time. So I'm just wondering, like, is everybody else having this much fun? Like, when they're out? I hope they are, but then I also hope they're not, because then I'd be like a little bit jealous about the fact that, like, man, I wish I was like, maybe they're having more fun than me. You know, I don't want that to be happening, but no, truly, I hope everybody else is having just as much fun as my group is. And yeah, I have so much fun with my groups of friends, and I hope you have fun with your groups of friends. And but I would be shocked if everybody else is having just as much fun. I really would. Now, I did write 2 names here that I meant to look up some things to say from them. I meant to look up like maybe a quote or 2 from them before I got on the camera, but I didn't want to have any. You know, it's really easy to overthink recording a video. Once I get in front of the camera, I'm chilling. But getting me here in this spot, sometimes it takes some willpower, truly. And I just wrote down, I actually had a good bit of things today, and I did draw a little diamond on my note card just for fun. And I wrote down 2 names that I like what they have to say. And the first one, his name is, I think it's Fernando Pessoa. And he's just a poet. He's a Portuguese poet. And he's just good. So maybe look that name up. Maybe look that name up and just see something that he said out loud or written down. And it maybe it strikes a chord for you. Maybe that is something that you needed to hear. So Fernando Pessoa, and that's Pessoa, I think. Really good poet. He actually, I'm pretty sure he used to, he was Portuguese, I think, and what he would do is he would actually come up with different like names, like I don't know what that's called, stage name maybe, but I don't know if it's the same as like for an artist or a author, but he would have different author names and be like, he had like 11 different alias that he would use, apparently, I think. I really need to do some research before I get on here from here on out, but yeah, check out Fernando Pessoa. He's got some sauce, and he's just good. He's just kind of about like existing. It's like, man, like something he talks about is like he hates that we call it like the break of dawn. He's like, the break of dawn, that just sounds like shit. It's like we should like the sunrise, like the rise of the sun. Like that's way better. It's like, don't call it the break of dawn. It's like that doesn't sound as good. Like the break. Anyway, next name is Carl Jung, and I know he's got some bangers, but I can't think for the life of me. I saw a Twitter post, and I meant to send it to myself, I think I probably saved it on my camera roll, which I can't see right now, but Carl Jung's a good one too. I think he's got a lot of good things to say. I didn't research anything, I just wrote the name down, and that's on me. But maybe give Carl Jung and Fernando Pessoa a little look for yourself, and give them a little read, have a little fun. Just search them up on Google or whatever. That's about it for the day. I have down here for the last thing is final thoughts, and you know, I don't know what my final thoughts are. Really, more or less, this was interesting. I read this and it was just from the FS blog thing. It was talking about the art of being alone, and really you get sad when you're alone, when you're just not creating stuff. So I don't care if you're alone knitting a sweater or cooking up baking up a cake, or just putting together a bookshelf by yourself. When you're creating stuff by yourself and creating a thing, it doesn't matter if it's a YouTube video like this, or like a scarf, or a painting, or a meal, a recipe, whatever you're making. That's whenever it's fun to be alone, or being alone is like more acceptable. We just gotta find like a good balance there. So remember that when you're alone. I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to rest and stuff, that's great, but try to create something by yourself and don't tell anybody about it. Just make it and do it and see what happens. That's gonna be it for today. I know I took a little fat break there. I wasn't gonna address it. I was gonna keep rolling, but I took a fat break, and that's what it is. I think that the fact that I've just been traveling around on the weekends and stuff and not making this a priority, that's kind of what happened. But for what it's worth, I did have a lot of fun over the past week or so since I've made one of these. So I hope that's fair. Anyway, go have pumpkin spice. Go have pumpkin spice. Go make something. Go enjoy yourself. Go do whatever you want. And yeah, have a pumpkin spice. Enjoy the season. We've got Halloween coming up too, so make sure you get the coolest outfit you can, and do whatever you want. World's yours. So that's gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time.